Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to the Turbo Beavers. If you're new to this series and wondering why am I calling it the Turbo Beavers, we're naming it after the de Havilland Turbo Beaver. It's a Canadian-built float plane that you can actually still find in service today. So, anyways, that's how Pilot brings planes into Timberborn. In our last episode, we were frantically trying to cover up this water source here by creating a bad water diversion by simply sealing it off and then adding in this sluice gate here so that that can control letting out any of the water. Seems how there was no real quick way to sort of divert it over to here. That would not result in also like losing a bunch of our items here. So also a couple other improvements. We improved power over here. Just come out of this view. They are a little hungry, but we're getting a lot of cassavas out. So we'll make sure that all this is fired up and running pretty quick here. But we were able to improve power flow out of here as well. So this is enough power to power both our fermenter here and the smelter as well. It looks like we might have maybe 150 or so extra power in here. So something to keep in mind for later on. We're going to work towards getting into our underground farms today to finally fix all these food problems. This hydroponic garden is about just over halfway, I believe. Yeah, 46%. So we'll get some mushrooms out of that hopefully fairly soon, and then we'll get those fermented as well. But yeah, the plan will be to basically try and work our way underground. If we pull back the layers here, you can see if we can kind of get down to about this layer here, then we will have a lot of options in terms of farming. So what we're currently waiting on anyways right now is we need the science to unlock dynamite, and we need the science to unlock the tunnel. So those two together is about 2,600 science or so. So we're getting there. What else did we do in the last episode? So down here we've got the ugly placement of the centrifuge and the explosive factory. So once those get going as well, we'll be able to actually, build the explosives that we need to make the tunnels. And other than that, I think, we just basically kind of tried to deal with the issues that were facing us with the bad tides. So we're going to start off, we'll put this in 3-speed and kind of just let this run. And as this food kind of comes out and gets fermented, hopefully they'll grab it. And we are seeing that the well-being is going up and hunger isn't quite hitting everyone, so hopefully we won't lose anyone again. It's kind of happened, but it looks like some of our breeding pods have stopped because we've probably eaten to the berries a little bit. So we'll make sure these are both running on cassavas. This one is prioritized by haulers. So we've got about 6 haulers, 5, 4 drops off. Someone died. Old age, just old age. So that's all that's really going on there. So for now, we'll just let this getting distracted over here. Let this run in speed, and then I guess we'll try and sort of get ourselves prepared for what's to come. If we do get another bad tide, we do need to do something about the water source down here. So that's what we're going to look at today. I'm thinking the best course of action will probably just to be run it off the map for now, until we can kind of come up with a better solution here. So I think what we'll probably do is just put some sluice gates down here in the front, and we'll just have these close above contamination of 1%. Make sure that the close above downstream depth is turned off, and that should be probably the best option for now. I'm just wondering, can they reach this at all? The builders, they need a path. So let's see. That actually looks like they're bringing some supplies over already. So let's just kind of bring this path a little bit closer. And I guess they're building it through the scrap here. So whatever works for you, beavers, I guess. We could actually maybe not, because I don't think I have any suspension bridges unlocked. No, I could put an overhang. It's kind of a waste of materials, but that would maybe get it a bit closer. Maybe if we just put that there and then a platform there, and that should help them build those. And so that should help divert the bad water off the map when we don't want it. We will lose kind of what's over here, but Eventually what we'll probably do as well is we'll replace this whole top part with mostly production. So we'll kind of look at getting into the food factories because we can plant corn, and corn kind of comes processed pretty good. We'll also look at maybe adding in some canola so we can get in some different other food as well, like the eggplants. And then basically what we'll probably do is rip all this out on the top here, and then kind of using the tunnels and some ladders, we'll try and place the buildings on the top floor, and then we should be able to just plant basically all the food underneath here, and it should all kind of stay irrigated. We could even go maybe down a couple layers if we had to and have multiple layers, but yeah, that's kind of the plan. So lots of talking, yeah, just kind of trying to kill time while we wait for more of the food to come in. We did kind of lose one, unfortunately. Yeah, I probably just my population did get a bit big there. I needed the workers though. That was the only thing, is you kind of always end up really needing the workers right away. So one other thing we actually could do is down here, I wanted to maybe make some adjustments to this power setup by just extending this sort of levee system that we've done here. So I'll go ahead and take out that power wheel, which is going to kind of cut off the power briefly. But if we kind of just go and put down, where's my levees hiding on me? Here. So we'll put levees there, and then I'll also just put down a staircase so they can get down there to build it. And basically that should hopefully speed up the power. And then the great thing is they've adjusted the power shafts. They now just kind of snap. Drought coming. All right. They snap, which is kind of nice because now you don't have to like delete stuff over and over again every time you want to change something. So we'll have that set up for our builders as well. And we'll just, we'll had a little bit of death wave there, lost 3 of them. But yeah, the food is just really slow to come out, and they keep getting kind of the negative well-being score there. So that's probably causing them to slow down a little bit. And the mushrooms, yeah, still probably a few more days to go on that as well. So should hopefully get ahead of this food here pretty soon. Some berries are coming in, although those would be nice to use for breeding pods instead, but I digress. Someone managed to get themselves stranded already? How? You have there's a way out. What do you mean you're stranded? Oh, well, that was dumb of me. I didn't realize those were at the same level. That's too good. All right, well, there we go. Problem solved. Didn't actually have to put the ladder in. And I guess I didn't also realize this was a dam here at the end, so, but it shouldn't cause any problems with the power. It looks like it's been running okay, but yeah, these are doing a little bit more, which is good. So we'll just get these power shafts all hooked up, get rid of this path, the levee, but the path, there we go. And we'll put that there, like so. And that should get the power all hooked up again, which is great. This is running, so oh, I guess this one wheel is powering it, so that's good. Another one of hunger, but not too many, so that's good. Kohlrabies, are they somewhat not? Yeah, sort of getting planted. I guess we'll just have them plant some more for now. But yeah, that's all hooked up now. So this whole thing is generating just over 600, which should be hopefully enough. This is just waiting on gears, and for whatever reason I've had my gear workshops pause, so get that going. And this I don't actually think, yeah, we just need some gears, so go ahead and I guess I can unpause this as well, and then just when that's ready to go, it'll be built. Oh, the food is really taking its time, isn't it? We do have 1,000 science. Let's go ahead and unlock some of the dynamite as well, and we'll just kind of keep foraging forward. So we're gonna have to find a point that we want to start to kind of like dig down into that area. I don't want to put it, you know, in here because I don't want it to flood. So we just need to find like a small spot to kind of have a ladder down. And it would be nice to keep it close to existing farmhouses. So I guess while this is empty, we'll go ahead and just put that there. And I'll just use a couple singles to kind of dig down for now. I guess I also just realized we don't have the explosives yet, so yeah, hopefully once we get all that done, let's high prioritize that just so that any gears that come out go into there instead. Let's check our powers demands. We may actually need another row of power wheels to keep up with the demand. So what are our options for that? I think probably somewhere further back, maybe. Oh, looks like we got some kohlrabis coming, so we'll get you to harvest. And hopefully not lose too many more of the beavers, just a couple. But yeah, we could probably put some more power maybe down here on the other side of this dam, I think. And we've just gone into a drought, which means we have no processing anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and pause these pumps real quick. Just don't want to lose all our water. This one, maybe we'll keep running for now. Definitely need to think of some power options for when we're not, you know, when we're in a dry season like this. That'll be a big thing too, probably when we maybe start building the food factory, is we'll look at getting the engines unlocked as well, and then that way we just have a continuous run of power. We could do the large power wheel, but oh, they reduced it. It's only 50 logs now. It used to be 100. So yeah, it's not really going to do us any good. Hopefully these mushrooms will be done soon as well. This drought is 6 days, so but we are seeing the well-being start to come back. Yeah, we're losing a couple of beavers to hunger. Sorry. But yes, try not to get distracted. Over here, what is the hold up? Metal blocks. Is the smelter in? I guess it just yeah, it just wasn't running enough. But that's okay. Yeah, we'll just kind of have to fast forward through this drought here. Did we get? I don't think we got enough of the gears either. Yeah, to get everything done. This just needs metal blocks and stuff as well. So yeah, it might just be one of these instances where maybe we just got to do an early sort of time lapse until we kind of get out of this drought, because there's not a whole lot we can really do until we kind of have the science to kind of keep going and get everything else built. So why don't we go ahead and just kind of let that run for a bit, and then I'll be back with you. Alright, so yeah, we've kind of gone a few more days into the next cycle. Just kind of wanted to get a little caught up on a few things. So we are a little short on workers, to be honest. We did lose just a couple beavers between some got hungry and departed, and others just kind of grew old. So they're currently trying to, you know, make everything that I'm making them or sending through for them to make, but yeah, it's a bit of a process. I'm just noticing this water is kind of getting stuck, and I wonder if I've accidentally blocked it in here, even though I didn't mean to. I think this should be a platform, if I'm honest, so I might just come down here real quick and take that out, and we'll put it in as a platform instead to make sure our water doesn't get stuck. And then we'll connect that back up again. Hopefully once we have enough gears, also get that built as well. But again, everything is just kind of taking its time. You know, we did get some fermented, or get some mushrooms out of the the garden here, so that at least is helping. We've got a lot of cassavas coming in as well. We currently don't have enough beavers though to do any science, which is kind of holding us up. Yeah, we've got kind of a lot of other construction projects still to go. This one almost has the gears that it's needing, so it should be ready here in just a moment. Looks like someone's just putting the last little bit on it. Just gonna pause for now. And then hopefully that means all the gears will kind of go more into the explosives factory as those come out, and same with the metal blocks. And yeah, I think they're also waiting to finish off these this overhang so we can get this. I wonder, actually, you know what, honestly, instead of doing an overhang at this point, I think it's just going to be better if I just put a set of stairs down into the water. Might save us a little bit of some time and resources. So let's go ahead and take that out, and then we'll just put a set of stairs down in there instead, and then a path, because that doesn't have any bad water, so that should be fine. Berries are coming in, which is good, so that means all our breeding pods are going again, so we should get some of our population back up. Just looking at other resources, wood is doing okay, it's just I can't get it cut down fast enough with the number of beavers that we have. And I've just been kind of putting some focus on making sure that the food sort of stabilizes. So this looks like it's kind of done with. So let's go back into cassavas again to get that kind of up and running as quick as possible. And yeah, I wish there was more I could sort of kind of do, but right now we're just playing a little bit of management, kind of just looking at the different jobs here and pausing and unpausing. We've got 8 open. I think probably most of those are going to be our scientist huts. Seems how I've paused a lot of other things. I'm just kind of trying to look around to see what we maybe don't need. We do have a lot of planks, so let's go ahead and pause one of those. And let's pause both of them, actually, because that gives us at least 4 workers back to kind of jump into something else. Dump themselves into, there we go, that's what I was gonna say. So that'll get some science going again, at least for us. Once this beaver has the last of those berries out, it looks like we could probably pause that gatherer flag, because there's nothing left for them to pick there. And then maybe have this one going again. Let's put that back to a normal priority so that things don't get too crazy. And yeah, looks like they're going to go ahead and replant all the cassavas now that they've pulled them out. Kohlrabis are doing good. Of course, you know, we're catching up on food, but obviously, again, the population kind of shrunk, so it's a bit of a catch-22, but hopefully, kind of said this every episode, but hopefully we'll be able to move forward a bit more sustainably. I kind of hate building up the population and then losing beavers, but kind of on the other hand, I don't always seem to have a choice on this map. It's just so complex. You know, thankfully with the update to go underground, that's really going to help us in the long run. So I'd love to get all my scientist huts running again, or inventors, I guess they're called. But let's see, yeah, just getting the gears and the metal blocks for this thing. I mean, metal blocks is pretty slow as it is. Do I still? Yeah, I still have those paused. Okay, so no one's actually gathering at the moment. Have some injured beavers, but we should have some medical beds available. How's the power? Total power. Not super great, which is surprising. Thought it was going to do a little bit better than that, but yeah, there could just be a lot of things kind of built on the water now. I mean, it kind of goes up and down, so it could just be the flow kind of changes as it kind of comes through these dams and everything. Could maybe look at switching these over into sluice gates or something, but I think dams are going to be the best option there for now. So it does seem to kind of slow down coming through here though, so that could be something to maybe consider. You know, removing these and putting sluice gates again, but I don't know. Is this open? Yeah, okay. So water is coming out of there as well, which is good. What else? Mushroom is about 50% again already. Yeah, the gears are coming. We are up to 28 adult beavers now, and 29. Someone else grew up again, so we're almost down to 1 open job, which is good. That means we got almost all our science huts running again. So we just need to get to that coveted sort of 2,000 there to get the tunnels unlocked. It was a bit of a long shot to go for, but yeah, I think in terms of a number cruncher, we need 1,500 and 10 science an hour. It would still take quite a while, though. It does run 24/7, so you get about 240 science a day, which would be pretty quick, but it would still take 10 days to get or just under, maybe 9 days, I guess, to get to the 1,000 or 2,000 science. So we're actually not really building anything, so I'm actually going to just pause the district center, and that should get some beavers out there as well. We have some that are unemployed now, so let's go ahead and go berries gathering, and we could use some more logs. Maybe we'll get another lumberjack going there, and let's do 2 lumberjacks there. That'll be good. That's got a lot of science huts or inventors running, so that's good as well. Just give that reset. Yeah, so I mean, colony's definitely recovering, which is good. We got lots of open beds, so no need to really build more beds there. Water's coming in, which is good. Yeah, so I think overall things are looking fairly well. Guess that beaver went up there to turn the lights off. Yeah, in terms of... Oh, another drought approaching. Ah, man, every time I feel like we're just finally like steaming along and the drought comes along, but we'll try and press forward here. In terms of what else we really need, this is almost done. It's actually just the metal blocks holding it up now, so all this power now should be hooked up here, because these are now up and running, which is good. I don't think they need it to be the solid power shaft, but anyways, whatever. That'll be fine. So water's almost full, which is good. And then I guess once we kind of lose our power again, you know, it'll be kind of is what it is. A second smelter would be great, but I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put it, if I'm honest. But it'd be really nice to just get this explosives factory done, because it's the only thing we're kind of really waiting for. We do have 1,000 science now, which is great. So that's getting us almost the way there for the tunnels. So I think the best thing to probably do is just kind of, again, sit a little bit of a time lapse, and then hopefully once we kind of have enough time passed, that we will be able to get those underground farms going. Alrighty, so we actually have the science now to unlock the tunnels. So even though we won't be able to quite build them yet because we still don't have explosives, we'll at least kind of get started, and that'll give me something to do. So yeah, we're gonna have to blast down probably 2 levels so that we don't accidentally again open up a little hole in here. So if I come down to about this level here, and if I just go back up 1, just so I can mark that spot with my fingers so that I remember, and then we'll probably grab landscaping tunnel, unlock Yes. Think about there was right. Yeah, something like that. Now, this whole thing will probably take quite a while to do, but we would like to kind of maybe clear out like this, kind of, and that'll give them a lot of construction jobs to do. But yeah, if we clear out this whole plot here, we could probably also move some of our berries underground as well if a forester can reach. But yeah, we'll have that set there. And okay, actually that's probably a good thing that we started doing that, because that is going to be one block too high. Just seeing where all these symbols are. So let's take those out and we'll go down one more level. And this is why we plan things. That would have ended really badly. So let's try this. We'll just make a big grid like that, maybe, and up to about there. Now this is gonna take a lot of planks, but the good thing is as they build it, we'll just kind of demolish the planks and we'll lose a little bit, but they'll come back to us. So we'll have to make sure that we do have our plankers running, which we do at the moment, so that's good. Gears probably pause for now because we're not really making anything with gears, and we got a couple in storage, so we really want to build up the planks. Actually, if we could, getting the centrifuge running would be good, but of course it needs power, and the explosive factory is so dang close. So yeah, just waiting on just that tiny little bit longer to get those out. I guess in the meantime, maybe we'll get some beavers pulling some of the cassavas out of there again, so that we can get those processed and build up our food. Our colony's up to 41, so the food is going to move quick again on us, and I don't really want to have any more death waves due to lack of food. I mean, we have some mushrooms. It looks like we just got a big jump in that. These cassavas are already coming out of the ground again, so this is definitely helping us. Another hydroponic garden would probably be good as well. Again, once we kind of have all this top food ripped out, we can probably put down another hydroponic garden. So what is this waiting on? Let me just build that, please. That water pumping there as well. And yeah, so let's just hope we can get this done. We are 2 metal blocks away. We should, perfect. All right, so explosives are in. It's going to cause some injuries, so we're going to have to think about that down the road. But yeah, let's just go ahead and pause that. We don't have any haulers, which is going to be unfortunate, but yeah, we kind of need everything else. We're going to need someone pumping bad water again as well. So log storage is kind of full, so there's not really much point in keeping a bunch of lumberjack flags unpaused. So let's just go ahead and try and keep our staffing level sort of balanced. And yeah, looks like we just take the water view off. But yeah, everything there looks good. So yeah, it'll just be, again, just a tiny little bit of a waiting game. Unfortunately, bad water is really far away, so I could actually use the haulers, to be honest. Maybe let's just get the last of these lumberjack flags paused, and we'll get that unpaused again and see if we can get a couple haulers going just to kind of help move things around. We'll prioritize these by haulers as well as the explosive factory and the centrifuge, and then hopefully that way they don't have to run around too much. I know it's distancing. When we have enough stuff unlocked too, we'll definitely get into tube ways, and again we can bury them and, you know, run maybe tube ways along the bottom here. You can go into the bottom of stations, so we could have a station and then kind of run a tube way up this way and into here, and kind of like almost loop it around like a subway loop, maybe, kind of to kind of help move things just around the colony. Again, as time goes on, we can dig down a couple layers, especially on this side of the map. There's lots of layers we can go down to sort of build up more stuff. So, you know, there's definitely lots planned. It's just, again, a little bit of a waiting game right now, because right now I'm trying the no edited versions of these. So if you'd like to see maybe a different style of something, we can definitely do that. Oh, we have an explosive. Nice. Okay. And so it begins. So we'll go ahead and detonate that one, and then I think we need to do another one. So we'll get our landscaping, set that to super high priority, and hopefully someone will come and build that dynamite for us. We have 4. Once everything gets going, though, those dynamite will go quickly, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, food is pretty good. We also have kohlrabies, good stash of cassavas. Just, you know, need them to actually get fermented and all that good stuff. So hopefully someone will be coming along with that dynamite here shortly to build this one. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, excellent. All right, detonate that one. Let's take a look. So yeah, so we've got our tunnel set up there. So I'm actually going to take that one out, put one more. It would be faster with triples, but I don't have the science for that, so that's fine. Again, we'll just get that in there. We'll place that as a super high priority, and then we can get some ladders down there to help start building everything up for us. And then our plan of genius will all come together. All right, so that's in. Detonate that. Now you can see the tunnels kind of in the sides there, so we'll go ahead and get some ladders. One's gonna get blocked just for a little bit while we dig our way down, but that'll be fine. So let's just put that there, path across there, and so that'll give them something to do anyways. So let's just check on the power situation here. So we actually are, well, we don't have our gear workshops on, and this tends to surge a bit, but it does look like we at least have enough power for everything, so shouldn't be any issues there. In terms of storage here, mushrooms, there isn't really, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put explosives there, and I think what we'll also do is we'll put in a tank here for extract, and we need a pile, and we'll put a pile there. We'll set that to planks, and yeah, that should be good. And then that way that'll bring on the resources up here that we need, and then hopefully once it's built, the haulers will be able to sort of bring in the items that we need, if there's any haulers. There is one. Bring in the items that we need, so we'll set this to obtain, and again, just waiting for all this stuff to get built. Just set that high priority on that as well, and then that should kind of help us out a little bit anyways. We got lots of planks, so you know, hopefully we'll be able to build the tunnels fast. Just want to get everything done down here. We just don't have enough builders either, so it's kind of the only thing that's a little bit holding us back right now, but everything else seems to be okay. Water's not too bad. Logs starting to come down a bit, so we're gonna have to get people cutting again soon. But look at some of the jobs maybe to pause again. All right, so that's got extract, so that's gonna be obtain, and that's gonna be planks. That's gonna be obtain, prioritized by haulers, plural. We got a couple, which is good. So let's go ahead and get a couple log unpaused. That'll probably take us out of the scientist huts. We don't really need a lot of science right now anyways, so the number cruncher would be nice. That might be the next thing we can kind of save up for, but oh, they are going down to the build. Okay, so let's go down here. There they are. They're blasting those out. I'm just wondering if we can plant anything down here yet. Does that have the range by any chance to come down here? It does. Aha. Can it cover all of it? Maybe not quite, but that's good. That means we can plant food down here. So probably while the whatchamacallits are in the way, the platforms. Let's just see. Sava. Just delete that one. It's not. Oh, that's the ladder. Never mind. Don't take the ladder out. That's probably why I couldn't plant anything anywhere else. Aha. So we can plant a cassava down there. Success. underground farm. Woo! All right. So after all that, you guys don't think I'm crazy that I am lying to you when I say that we're gonna make the underground farm. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, folks. So the good news is we haven't lost anyone to hunger in a while, which is really good. They're a little thirsty, but the water is starting to make its way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode there, I think, for today. I know that you guys have probably sat through a lot of me just talking along, but yeah, when we come back the next time, we'll have that farm hopefully fully up and running and ready to go. So I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.